is Joshua Delgado, and this is my influence speech. Have you ever wondered, back when you were young, about how in the world have you got here? Was it because you looked up to that person, and they influenced you? I'm here to describe who influenced me, where was I influenced, and what experience did I gain by being influenced. The first segment is about the people who influenced me. There are many people who I loved and cared for, and many of them who influenced me to become a teacher and all that. But there are two main people that I love to point out. First of all is my mom, because she provides and cares for me ever since I was a baby, and I love her so much about that. Yeah, she raised her baby very well, but it's not the expected results she got. She is not only helpful to us, she's helpful around others. She takes care of other people's babies, because she was once a Head Start teacher. She knows everybody who graduated from back then and now, and yet they still love her and care for her. The second one is Miss Paul. Miss Paul, she is a staff at Kearns ISD who I really loved not as a teacher, but as a transporter, as my best friend, Drake Camp. She was always there for me, and she took the initiative whenever something was going up in the class. Like whenever there was no teacher, she was there to watch and make us learn. I love her and respect her for that. Thank you, Ms. Paul. The second segment is about the places that influenced me. There are many places that I went to, and oh my gosh, there's a lot that I don't want to be discussing about, but there are two main places that I love to discuss. The first one is my own school. The major school, I went like 3 schools throughout my life, and this one is the one I care about, because they had teachers who would give their life stories for once, so they know how it was like growing up. I have friends that would be there for others. Like if you needed a pencil, they got it. They needed $20, they got it. They needed somebody to help do something that's totally legal in school, but really personal. They got you. Plus, there are many memories that are at school. Like, there's good memories, funny memories, and sometimes there may be sad memories for people who really doesn't feel like going to school. But other than that, everything turns out very well. School influenced me a lot. And the school that I was referring to was Kearns Independent School District. My all-time favorite school, number 1, because I only went to 3 schools. The second place would be my own home. I've been living there for 15 years, and I made lots of memories. Some of them were good, and most of them was awkward. I've been living there since 2015. Oh wait, no, 2015, I'm in 2005. Yes. I spent many Christmases in the living room. Back when this thing wasn't even a kitchen. It was still a kitchen, but it was totally different. And yeah, my parents sometimes try to make fun, but it just never worked out the way they were, and yet they influenced me to become the humane person I am. The third segment is my experience. I grew up way differently than other people have, because I had something that was called autism. Autism was a developmental brain disorder that made people difficult in social interaction and communication. I had like a repetitive behavior, and it was kind of hard to change me, and I couldn't look at people in the eye. the type of autism I had was Asperger's syndrome. Basically, I couldn't interact with many people. I couldn't even tell what they were doing with their hands. Like, who does this? And I kind of had that repetitive behavior to go to sleep like at 7:30, wake up at 5, and take showers like in a robotic way. But luckily, I overcame it during I 100% got over it throughout my high school year by looking at people in the eyes and participating in a mandatory social group because it was mandatory and participation was required. And I got out of my repetitive behavior not soon after that. All I gotta say, Asperger's influenced me to become the person I wanted to be, and I'm just grateful for me being me. In conclusion, there are many people, places, and experiences that can help influence you. Others might influence others, but you can influence your own self. What influenced you? Is it a house? Is it a school? Or is it another person? Perhaps it can be Donald Trump in 20 years and you're just gonna wonder, Dad, who's Donald Trump? Thank you.